A challenge there. What I wanted to do in terms of being consistent was just any quick comments or questions, then a short comfort break. So over to you. Anything you'd like to register? Yes, Alice.
What definition of working class are you using?
Okay, I'm going to take a few people together, yeah, just to speed things along. Anybody else want anything burning to say? Doesn't look like. Okay, so, direct question, Richard.
Yes, well, how do I answer that? It's really not for, I mean, to answer you very directly, we don't give a definition. We don't seek to give a definition. But clearly, if you read the context, which is around disadvantage, then you would read into it that those who were experiencing economic disadvantage, those who were low paid, those who were either living in social housing and facing huge displacement pressures there, those who are forced quite often to live in the private rented sector and are paying exorbitant rents that they can't afford because of their income, and the huge pressures on their quality of life and the need to address that. I think it's more a question of what's happening in reality within society. And one of the things we reflect on, because we did manage to actually publish this after Brexit, after the referendum, we actually published in August, after the referendum, and we did actually put a paragraph in here about what actually is that saying about how our society is going, and the huge fragmentation within our society. Surely there's a huge question here around many working class communities feeling completely disenfranchised, completely alienated, many of them voting to leave the European Union because they are completely against the status quo. They do not feel the status quo is delivering for them as working people in this country. And we wanted to just make sure, actually, that within Just Space, we're not simply seeking to address, if you like, those who are involved, who might, inverted commas, are more empowered in terms of civil society, those very active in their campaigns, but what about all those who actually don't feel that they're part of civil society, actually feel completely marginalised? And we just wanted to address this question that it's not only the whole range of equality groups who are feeling marginalised within society. Actually, working class communities are feeling marginalised in society, and we have to find a way to bring people together. That was a lesson for us around what's happened over Brexit. So that's why we position this argument. We're not, I have to say, we're not giving any clever analysis of what we mean by working class and how that's changed over time. Maybe as you've challenged me, I need to take this back, and we need to do that. But I hope the spirit behind it is clear to everyone as to why we are doing this.
I wasn't challenging you. Actually, it's something that's come up in the past week or so within the GLA, and I was just really interested to see what your ideas were around that definition, because I think there have been so many demographic and economic changes that maybe previous definitions, according to educational attainment, whatever they were, are no longer relevant. And therefore, I was interested in how you thought through what the future definition might be.
Okay. I'm just going to go one, so you put your hand up. So, is that right? Yeah.
I agree with Richard that we should be talking about class, and we can develop how we talk about it, because people aren't talking about it anymore. And the class divisions, wherever you put them, are increasing. And I think people in the gig economy, which is 1 million workers, are part of that, and it's about the precariousness of your employment, I think, and how secure you are. And the same goes for housing and health and a lot of other things. So people who are disadvantaged in some way, sometimes in multiple ways, yeah. So I agree with him using that word. On the other word we don't use, people talk about responsibilities, but the rights are very important.
Yeah.
And we've lost the idea of entitlement, that you should get things that you're entitled to without having to be responsible or earn them.
So there's a lot of critical thinking going on, a lot of challenging of how these things are presented to us. I'm going to try and rescue my timekeeping a bit by suggesting that we keep having this debate, but we have a very short comfort break. So we're going to come back and hear a bit of some case studies, but if I could invite you back in about 5-10 minutes, that would really be helpful. Thanks.